Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing well. So today we are going to start with a new lesson which is inside our earth. So as we have already discussed that earth is the only planet that has life on it, that supports life on it. Now in this chapter we are going to learn that what our earth is made of. What is the interior part of the earth? On the land above the surface, we see that there is soil, different forms of landforms, etc. But what is inside the earth, we'll discover. So let's begin. In the following chapter, we are going to learn the interior of the earth, about rocks and minerals as well that constitute on our planet. So let's start. Now, we live on the earth and it is a unique planet because it is the only planet known in the universe that sustains life, that supports life. Now, it has life and other necessary resources and things, conditions which are essential for sustenance of life, such as water, moisture, air, oxygen, food, etc. These collaboratively, when come together, they support the life on earth. Much is known about the surface of the earth on which we live, which we walk, which we play on. But it is the environment and we know very little about what is inside the earth. Because there is no suitable technology that can tell us about what is located inside the earth. However, scientists have been trying to find more and discover more about it. As you know that earth is the only planet that can sustain life and earth itself is made up of different layers. It is not just a hard rocky planet but rather there are levels, there are layers of earth and each layer has a specific consistency, a specific material or a specific characteristic of which it is made of. Now, our planet is dynamic in nature, it is constantly changing. The planet Earth is undergoing changes and transformation not only on the surface but also inside the surface. However, no one has been able to take samples of what is inside the Earth or what is in the center of the planet. It is constantly undergoing changes and we haven't discovered what is inside the earth. But from time to time, we observe natural phenomena such as lava eruptions, volcanic eruptions. Now, we always wonder where does this lava, the liquid form of rocks and materials come from? It's surely not on the surface of the earth. It is coming from the inside of the surface of the earth. So, we wonder that this liquidy material is found inside the earth, isn't it? But how is it so that earth's surface is rocky and the inside is liquidy? So let's find out. Now here is an image of lava erupting from a volcano. Now using the technology we have been able to drill approximately up to 13 kilometers from the surface of the earth, but that is not enough. The center of the earth is almost 6,400 kilometers below the surface of the earth. As you can see in this diagram, we can see different layers of the earth. The topmost layer being the crust of the earth, then the lithosphere, the land or the rocky material on which we live and build our houses, the asthenosphere, and these three comprises of the land that we live on. These are the layers that can be dug up easily. But then we have the mantle, which is the middle layer of the earth, the outer core and the inner core. So it is believed that the inner core is the center of the earth. Now, have you ever wondered what lies in the interior of the earth? We have studied that there is mantle, core, inner core, outer core, etc. But what are the substances the inside of the earth made of? Let's find out. Now, the earth is made up of several layers and these layers are concentric, they are joined to one another. They do not float on each other, rather they are joined together. And these are one inside the other and gives the form of a sphere to our planet Earth. As you see, to understand better, do you see this onion? These are the layers of onion. Each layer is joined together. This is known as concentric layers. Now, the earth has three major layers. The outer shell crust, just like the crust of the watermelon, the middle shell crust or mantle, and the inside shell, which is the core. Similarly, our earth is also formed of these three layers: the crust, the land we live on, the mantle, the middle part, and the core, the molten and the hottest part. Now, around 29% of Earth's surface is covered with land and remaining 71% is covered with water. Now, the Pacific Ocean is a larger than all the 7 continents ocean put together, and it is the largest ocean in the world. Now, as we were talking about the interior of the earth is made up of layers, and these layers are concentric in nature. That means that they are joined together. Now, the topmost layer is the crust. The topmost layer is the crust. Now, once we move below the crust, several kilometers below, we have the lithosphere, which also consists of the surface of the earth, and it is hard and rocky. Now, below the lithosphere, we have the mantle, which is the middle part, the middle layer. Then, after the mantle, we have the core mantle boundary. This refers to the area where the core and the mantle are mixing together. So, then we have the inner core, which is the center part of the core, and the outer core, this red portion. So, there are so many layers of the earth, and earth is made up of not just one hard rocky substance, but all these layers, and they have a different composition. Each layer has a different composition, elements and minerals found in it. Now, the interior of the earth, the uppermost layer, as we discussed, is called the earth's crust. It has thinnest of all the layers. It is the thinnest of all the layers. Then, the middle portion or the middle layer is mantle, and the crust of the earth or lithosphere covers the mantle. The crust comprises of 0.5% of earth's volume. It is a hard shell on which we live. About 35 kilometers of the continental mass is the continents, and only 5 kilometers of the ocean floor is there on the earth. Now, the crust comprises of varieties of rocks such as igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, and sedimentary rocks. Now, as we talk about the crust of the earth is also comprising of different elements. The continental crust, which make up of the continents or the land that we live on, and the oceanic crust. This supports the oceans or the large scale water bodies and seas. Now, the main mineral constituents of the continental masses are silica and alumina. The continental crust or the land on which we live is made up of silica and alumina. These are the two minerals that are found on the land. This combination is also known as Sial, which comprises of silica and alumina together.